Hey guys, Renee and I are working at the greenhouse this weekend. At this time of season, not everybody is needed on the weekends, so we take turns, and this is our weekend. I thought I'd give you a little update to show you how the plants are growing, maybe what plants are now up in their spots where they're hanging, and just what's going on. So I'm up in the front greenhouse here, and in this greenhouse we have a few things. One would be our geraniums right behind me. Look how tiny they are. So right here we have the large orange splash. Right there would be the medium crimson flame. And then right up on top we have the new guineas. So you can see there's quite a bit of growing that needs to take place yet. And then over on this side here we have some begonias, gerbers, and then around the edge more of geraniums. These hanging pots right here, look at how small those guys are. So some of them take some time to grow. Up above here, dragon wings are hanging up there. So this greenhouse is pretty packed the way it's going to be, and come spring we'll eventually start to take some out of here. And you've seen these here, the green plants. Inside the shop of the greenhouse, we have our gloves out. Pretty cool. They're called Dig In. There's a little better view for you. All different sizes. Huge variety of succulents. Right when you enter the main greenhouses, we have our hanging baskets in the cocoa moss up, and then we also have the Robinson combos and shade loving up in the nice brown hanging basket. Many of the white ones are still on the ground. Our mixed combo baskets are starting to show some really nice color. This has to be getting you to think spring right here. Then moving right down to the ground here. Look at that, they have the roses in the big size pots. Many kinds of knockout roses. Pansies are starting to show quite a bit of green. You can see they're no longer babies anymore. And once we finally get through some of this cold spell, well, these guys can handle that. Well, not as cold as it was last night, but they can handle that cold. Look at the guys that have been working on here. They've been planting seeds. Eggplant, cleome. Looks like we're jumping up here to the marigolds, Eskimo, Inca, Safari. Look at those little babies. Hero. The Robinson combo has now been hung up. 2 rows. And top and bottom row, and you can see quite a few are on the benches here that will now need to go into back greenhouse because they're not needed at this time. And then along the wall here you can see some bags that are not planted yet, but many of the bags slash pouches have been planted. This whole group that's ahead of us right here, that's all gonna be our impatiens. And eventually you will see them on the walls here, both the bottom row and the top row. Watering cans have been put up, all different colors. And we have some more of the combo mixes. This one here, called At Capacity. You can see it's filling in real nice. Impatiens across from each other. Different colors. Everybody's placed across according to its kind. Vinkavine have been put in their container, showing some nice new growth after being transplanted. And I'll move right into the impatient hanging basket. Look how tiny those guys are. 7 plants in a pot. And of course, to help some of you who maybe don't necessarily know where it should go, we also have our shade tag on there as well. Right next door to those, we have our 4-pack, and coming soon to be planted would be the alyssum. So you can see there's nothing green, anything coming up there yet. Well, that will get like a salt and pepper shaken on top. We put the seeds in a salt and pepper shaker and shake it on top, and then we will eventually cover it with this plastic, and then that will hold in the moisture. And when they start to show green, then we take the plastic off, and those alyssum plants, whether they're the white, the purple, violet, they'll all be set to go. Back greenhouse, as you can see, is quite empty. We do have our cone hanging baskets in here waiting to be planted. The Wave and Veggie House still is holding many of our pallets of pots that are filled with soil. As you can see, the plastic is not even put on the roof yet. But we got a little ways to go with that. As the temperatures need to warm up, we're not ready for that yet. See all the snow that's in between there. And let me show you the greenhouse. I'll house many of our hanging baskets. Oh, there we go. So many of those hanging baskets that are on the floor in the other greenhouse, that will go in here yet. And you know, all these tubes are all hanging here. That's you see hanging down there. Within a few weeks here, a lot of this scenery will change, with hanging baskets being just brought in and hung up, and they'll get hung up as we plant the plants that go on the rock, the floor. Then we'll hang up the hanging baskets up above them. So we got quite a bit of snow still piled up. One of our last greenhouses yet. You can see that greenhouse is empty as well. Dragon Wing Goldilocks combination starting to really look nice. Goldilocks are starting to really put on some new green. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing this update on what's going on here at the greenhouse. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like and subscribe. Pass it on to others who maybe enjoy seeing how things are growing here at Robinson Florist in Kimberly. And I'm really thinking within about a week, 10 days, there should be some nice change in different things that are going to be going on here at the greenhouse. Moving some more of the hanging baskets around, to probably moving the dirt machine as well. We'll probably finish filling the rest of our pallets that we need for dirt. And yeah, a lot of little different changes going on, seeing those plants grow. Thanks a bunch. Hope you have a great day. And we'll see you on the next one.